He was the hawk with a beady eye for conflict and the loyal soldier to a president who didn't want war. That split was on show when I interviewed John Bolton the day he got the job.
The surest way to avoid conflict is to have a strong military capability. As the ancient Romans used to say, si vis pacem, para bellum. If you want peace, prepare for war.
At a packed briefing room, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, who has reportedly disagreed with Bolton over talks with the Taliban, looked almost gleeful.
The president's entitled to the staff that he wants at any moment. This is a staff person who works directly for the President of the United States, and he should have people that he trusts and values and whose efforts and judgments benefit him in delivering American foreign policy.
In this White House, few get to craft their exits. Ambassador Bolton was no exception. In a tweet, his former boss declared, "I informed John Bolton last night that his services are no longer needed at the White House. I disagreed strongly with many of his suggestions, as did others in the administration, and therefore I asked John for his resignation, which was given to me this morning. I thank John very much for his service. I'll be naming a new National Security Adviser next week." Soon after, Mr. Bolton insisted he had walked.
Pursuing diplomacy with the likes of North Korea and Iran was never going to sit easily with John Bolton. He did have the ear of Donald Trump for some time, but the president is a man who likes a lot of praise and agreement, and it seems Bolton simply couldn't provide enough of either.
At times, the odd couple looked like they could keep it cordial.
Yeah, John's very good. John is he has strong views on things, but that's okay. I actually temper John, which is pretty amazing, isn't it?
On Brexit, they found common ground. During the UK state visit, he was the president's front man. But there were splits.
You know, on Iran, the president's policy is not regime change. It never has been. I've said many, many things over the years before I took this job on a wide variety of subjects. I've hardly hidden my views under a bushel basket. But in this job, I'm the National Security Advisor. I'm not the National Security Decision Maker, and obviously the President dictates the policy.
Bolton is an ideas man, but there was only space for one decision maker. Cordelia Lynch, Sky News, Washington.